260 highly qualified Jewish professionals from all over Europe gathered in the German capital to meet with their Israeli startup nation counterparts to network and inspire one another. The Leadel Fly Berlin conference was held under the auspices of the European Jewish Fund. IBA reporter Dennis Zinn was there and filed this report.
The startup nation meets Europe. That was the theme of the two-day Leadel Fly Berlin conference, which brought a group of outstanding Israeli young professionals and their Jewish European counterparts to mingle in the German capital.
I'm a business developer for an educational software company based in Switzerland.
I've been mainly 12 years in government, from the US government to Israeli government.
I grew up in Australia and I run a merchant bank.
I'm here because of my company called Y Party. We basically change the world of parties.
I'm Naama Weintraub. I'm learning brain science.
Some 260 participants attended the event, including several who've already made a name for themselves internationally. One was Jeff Pulver, a pioneering internet entrepreneur who is considered the person responsible for the development of audio and video streaming, including internet telephone calls. Pulver said his success stems from his belief that the impossible is just a state of mind.
And if you want to break the innovation code, you have to challenge the status quo of how people approach problem solving. And I believe at the end of the day, it's all about people, and we just have to look at things differently. But once we can do that, people become unstoppable. So it's believe in you.
The issue of innovation and the issue of bringing the cost of things down. And
mega entrepreneur Mick Davis, who arrived from London, is former CEO of Xstrata, one of the largest mining companies in the world. Davis says that the runaway success of Israeli high-tech and creativity is well known in his circles.
The sacrifice of the average Israeli young person to society is enormous, and yet that society has gone forward and far exceeded the potential that anybody ordinarily would have applied to it. And I think it's because of the inherent capacity and capability of the people there.
On the agenda were topics such as cracking the innovation code and Tel Aviv as a startup city. However, the Leadel conference made it clear that Startup Nation does not only mean innovations in technology.
We have a lot of social innovations, educational innovations. I myself, I was one of the founders of the Beit Midrash for Zionist Thought, where we are actually going back to the text of the Zionist philosophers, and we are learning together the text itself, not lectures, not boring lectures and boring facts, but the debates we had back then.
Another unique participant was Israeli musician Ivri Leader of TYP, the Young Professionals band. Leader said that he is thrilled to know that the business world has come to realize that artists are innovators too.
It's the same thing, you know, it's being creative. It's so we write a song, they create a way for people to socialize or whatever, but you know, it's and the way we work and the way we think and the way the structure is of the organization, yeah, I think there's a lot in common.
But at the end of the day, it was as much the Jewish and Israeli aspect of the high-tech conference that motivated the organizers.
I just want to get to people that are not affiliated in this world. I want to get to people that if they hear Jewish, so maybe they wouldn't come. But if they hear innovation and they see these startupists and wonderful speakers, so they want to come. And by that, they discover their connection to Judaism, to the Jewish world, to Israel. So it's very important. This is what we're doing everything for.
Shchori says that Leadel plans to hold 3 such summits each year to enable young Jewish achievers to network and address core issues facing their generation, to connect to their heritage and to Israel. Dennis Zinn, IBA News.